Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another gatorSTUDIOS video. Oh, by the way, I have a Discord server. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Join.
Man, listen here. Don't motherfucking move.
Alright, y'all. Now today we got a straight up review on The Flash. Now, I'ma be honest with you. The Flash is a character I don't really care about, to be honest. I don't even really like The Flash, like in general. Like, he's just kind of cringe to me because it's another example of DC having a character with normal powers and then like doing extra stuff, like him being able to run so fast, time and all that in different universe. It makes no sense to me. But anyways, with that being said, that made me go into the movie with no expectations. Now, typically on the Straight Up Review series, like I said before, I only make reviews on movies that I have something to say about. So typically that means that I either really like a movie or I really dislike a movie. But for this movie, it was just mid, bro. I don't know. I have something to say, so I'm gonna speak it. You know what I mean? So spoiler warning, okay? You know, spoiler warning. Alright, so The Flash, low key, like, there were parts of the movie I genuinely, I don't know if I'd say fully enjoyed, but there were parts that I enjoyed, and then there were parts that, like, I was dying watching it. And, like, the reason that's so weird to me is because when I watch a movie, I either typically just like it or don't like it. This, like, it was very mixed signals. The beginning part with the whole chase and all that, and him with the hospital and the Wonder Woman cameo, I didn't really care about like any of that. It was kind of lame, IMO. I mean, it was cool to see Ben Affleck do some more work, but yeah, I just didn't really care. And yeah, that scene was just kind of, I don't know, I don't care about him saving some babies, bro. I'll be honest. Let him fall. I'm joking. but yeah, the stuff after that, when he was like talking about his parents and all that, I actually genuinely got invested in that. I enjoyed it a lot because it was like the character that we should have been introduced to way before the Justice League movie, and we're just now like finally getting to learn about him a little bit. It's crazy. But yeah, that part was cool. But then when he went back in time and he met younger him, this part felt like it was like just an endless cycle of dread, bro. Like, I won't lie, younger him was mad cringe. He had some funny parts, I won't lie, he did have some funny parts, but for the most part he was just cringe, like genuinely just cringe. And I don't know, bro. It's like the scenes, ever since from when he met him to when they went to Michael Keaton's Batman, it really was just so cringe, bro. Like, it was so unbearable that, I don't know, it was just tiring and annoying. But yeah, speaking of Michael Keaton Batman, I guess that's not really like the Michael Keaton Batman, it's a Michael Keaton Batman multiverse, I guess. But yeah, so the part where they ran into Batman, whatever, that was a little interesting. Still didn't really care all too much. And then I'm pretty sure this is how it went. Then they went to get Supergirl, whatever, and beam bam boom bam, more stuff happened. The rest of the movie just kind of felt like I don't know, like just whatever. Like, it just felt like stuff was going on, man. It was a very odd movie, honestly. But I've seen a lot of people say that, like, they don't think that his first movie should be a multiverse film, and I mean, I do agree, but I think it worked. Like, I think it did work, and for the story that they were trying to tell, I think it made sense. Like, if he did find out that he could go through time and all that, and the timeline and all that, I'm pretty sure he would try to save his parents, because realistically, that's probably something anybody would at least think once, right? But yeah, it's just, that movie was just kind of, I don't want to say all over the place, but it was definitely an experience. It wasn't on Black Adam levels of bad. Like, it's still watchable, but it definitely is nowhere near Black Adam IMO. Although there are some things that like genuinely confused me or made no sense. For one, there's a scene when like the younger Flash, I don't really know what to call him because they're the exact same person, long hair, he gets shot in the knee by a bullet. And he's in genuine pain and everything. And then the next scene, he's just not shot. And they never like go back to that ever. It's when they were getting Supergirl. One of the guards shot him in his knee. He's going crazy. He's like, ah. When they escape, they go back to the Batcave, and he's fine. It's like his leg isn't shot. He's standing up directly straight, and then right after that, they go into the fight with Zod, and he's running like he never got shot. I don't know if Batman has some magical healing thingy-majigger bob, because he's Batman, but so be it, I guess. It also kind of threw me off a little bit because, now I'm sure there probably is a reason for this, but the long hair Flash ended up dying, which caused the purple dude to die, which they were all essentially the same person. But if that's the case, I don't get how like OG Barry didn't die. I don't know. That kind of like hurt my brain to think about, so I didn't think about it at all, to be honest. Also, like, I get like the in the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse thing where they're like, there's canon events, and I see they tried something like that with the Flash, but the thing that makes no sense to me about that is like the quote-unquote canon event that was supposed to happen with Supergirl getting murked and Batman getting murked is like, it's hard for me to buy that there wasn't some way they could have actually saved them. Like, I mean, I do agree, obviously, like, they should have let the universe play out the way it would have, things would have gotten more messed up. But like, as many times as the one Barry tried to reverse it, I feel like he easily could have. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a very quote-unquote canon event. And that's why, like, in Across the Spider-Verse, Miles actually ended up stopping that event. But this, he just can't stop it. I don't know. That really doesn't make sense. Just because the universe doesn't want it to play out that way, you can't make it? I don't know. It's kind of odd. I don't like being one of those people that constantly complains about CGI, because if I'm being honest with you, man, like, I'm not no CGI expert. I ain't in the studio making a movie. I don't know the first thing about CGI. I make YouTube videos. I don't make movies. So, like, I don't know. And half the time when people complain about CGI, it's not even, like, taking you out of the experience CGI. It's just more like, okay, that looks a little wonky. If I only really complain about CGI if it's to the point where, like, it genuinely takes me out of the experience. And I've heard people complain about the CGI in The Flash. For me, it was fine. There was a part, it was literally at the beginning, where it shows him running like all the way to the city that he's in, to Gotham or something. And I won't lie, that part looked weird because the angle that they did it made it look like a video game, and like him himself, like, it looked so fake. But that was the only scene in the movie that really like took me out of the experience. I complain about the CGI in Black Adam because there are genuinely moments where like I was just like dead because it was just so bad. But that in general, like, the CGI wasn't that terrible to me. Like, it obviously looked goofy at times, you know, but like it wasn't bad enough to the point where like it takes you out of the experience. And like I said, I'm no CGI expert. I'm not in the studio, man. So I don't know what it's like. I don't know. I'm not that guy. I'm this guy, not that guy. But overall, it's really just another DC movie to me. Just, you know, typical random, like, crazy multiverse, trying to have some sweet multiverse stuff, random Wonder Woman cameo, you know, that type of stuff. That's just kind of what it felt like to me. I think I did genuinely enjoy the movie more though, because I went into it with like no expectations. Most of the time I go into a movie, I go into it with at least some form of expectations. But for this, I didn't have a lick of expectations, man. I didn't care, bro. I didn't care, man. I didn't care, man. What do I gotta care for? No, I don't. I just don't care. So, like, yeah. I went into it with no expectations, and I think it probably made the experience better. Because going into, like, No Way Home, I was obviously, you know, expecting things. Which the movie delivered, by the way. But, yeah, like, I don't know. To me, it just feels like another DC movie. Like, every movie that comes out in DC, it just feels like it's like the same cycle over and over again of another DC movie just dropping mid at best. If I had to rank it out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6, most likely a 6. I would honestly never watch the movie again. Like, if, like, only way I'd ever watch it again is, like, if somebody else was watching it and I was around or something. I would never in my life choose to just put that movie on, ever. And I'm cool with that, man. Yeah. If I never see that movie again in my life, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna survive. That's a fact. But, yeah, that's the review, man. That's the review. So, The Flash, if you've seen it, let me know what you think. Why do I still have the blicky, bro? If you've seen it, let me know what you think. If you didn't see it, let me know if you are gonna, or maybe let me know what you think still, because, you know, like, I know, sometimes you get opinions before you watch something, but, yeah, that movie's that movie, man. That movie. Anyways, thanks for watching me talk about random things. I appreciate it. And, yeah, until next time, peace.